All right, everyone. Welcome to today's post-game press conference with Hofstra head field hockey coach Courtney Veinotte. Just a reminder to everyone, please keep their microphones muted. Use the raised hand feature to ask a question, and Coach Veinotte will call upon you. Before we open the floor to questions, Coach, give us your thoughts following today's win over Wagner.
Yeah, today's win, it was a great team effort and a great team win. And, seeing 4 different goal scorers on the board and ultimately a great bounce back from Friday. Friday was a demanding day and a tough battle. So to bounce back and have the energy to put together a full 60 minutes, I'm really proud of the team. Jack.
Hi, Coach Jack McCarthy, 88.7 FM WRHU. Who do you think impressed you the most in today's game?
Oh, that's a great question. I think our attack transition. So any of those midfielders and any of those attackers in speed, the connections in that attack transition was fantastic. You guys saw Lika Gorse's first career goal. I'm pretty sure it hit all 4 sides of the goal. So incredible skill set and what a composed backhand shot. So it was a great team win, but the attack transition today was incredible. Will
Wiggleman, WRHU. Coach, 3 of your 4 goal scorers are freshmen. So what does that mean for you to see the freshmen really contributing on the offensive side this early?
Yeah, it's really exciting. I think there was element of our first year showed up day 1 of preseason, and they were right off the bat, working and feeling comfortable, and our veterans got them feeling comfortable. To see them, get into goal scoring mode on first home opener, I think it sets us up for a good season for them to just start feeling confident and keep earning what they're earning. So very, very impressed. Great day for our first years. Jonathan.
Hey, Coach. So you guys took a commanding 5-1 lead, and at no point throughout did it look like you guys were going to sit on any lead at all. And even after the 5-1 lead, you guys just kept attacking. How do you alter the mindset from overall sitting on a lead just to keep playing as if you're the one trailing?
Yeah, that's a great question. And to be honest, it's something that is intentional. In between each quarter and our halves is opening weekend is still a big learning process. And we're really just trying to make sure that every game we are getting a little bit better and focusing on what we need. And not to say, we're taking games as practice reps, but we're taking games to get comfortable for the next weekend and keep working on what we need to work on. So, there was no letdown in the press. That's something I'm really proud of. Our kids were putting pressure on from every layer of our pitch. Our forwards put in a big running day. So it was important that we didn't take any letdowns. And it's something that we're working on with tempo and momentum of matches right now in sessions, is putting together 60 full minutes. Jack.
Hi, Coach. Tara McNally was able to cut through most of Wagner's defense today. Is that something that we can come to expect as she continues her career at Hofstra?
Yeah, we play a right-sided kind of attacking mentality, and we try to overload that right side of the pitch. And so that right back position really needs skill sets that midfielders have. And so Tara McNally, she's a very attacking player. She's had great experience coming up through working with a top club in the country. She's going to be a fun one to watch, and she's learning that role still, but she's learning it at a great speed. And she even earned some penalty corners, in that attacking 25 in that fourth quarter. So yeah, she'll be a fun one to watch, and she's got great hands and great vision for sure. Nick.
Coach, compared to the 20 shots that you took against Wagner, you only allowed 8 by the Seahawks, with 3 saves by Merline Vandervet. Talked about the defensive performance today, how you were able to limit Wagner to many goal scoring opportunities.
Yeah, I think that we still have a lot of work to do in our defensive 25. And although we did limit them to 8 shots, we still need to reduce that number. So, it's a good effort. That's one side of the ball we're working on. We like to tackle fast, which sometimes leads to tackling out of position or tackling, a little bit too assertively, causing fouls. So it's something that we're working on. But I do like the assertiveness that they are trying to slow the play down sooner and not give up too much yardage. But it is something that we're working on. Jonathan.
Coach Merline Vandervet, if I pronounced that correctly, started all of last season, the majority of the season prior, and then the first 2 starts this season. Obviously, you have so much respect for her, all the respect in the world. Is there anything that you, in your point of view, uniquely see in her that maybe we don't?
Oh, that's a good question. Merline is a very reactionary goalie, and she organizes her defense very well. They're a great communicator, and ultimately, I know that our players in front of her feel safe and feel that she will cover that net. There's a lot of things that they're doing really, really well, and we have great trust in her. So as always, they're going to be a fun season to watch for. Will.
Coach, you saw a lot of creativity on the corners. Is that something that, we should be looking out for, especially as this season goes along?
Yeah, the corners, that's a big piece of our game. And it's obviously something that we practice daily to the T, and trying to make sure that our seconds, and we count our seconds from insert to stick stop to a release of something at net. So very crafty there. And ultimately, we have great experience at the top of the circle that have been working together. Carissa has been a stick stop now for a full season. And then Juna Slort and Cami Larson have been operating those 2 top of the unit roles. So they're very experienced. They have great reads and can feel pressure and make decisions based about what pressure they are feeling from the defense. So it's a good experienced unit. And then ultimately, I think that we've got some first years on the outsides of the circle that are very, very crafty. So still continuing to develop them and making sure that they get shots at net and opportunities based on what we scout on film for every game. So it's a very, very meticulous part of our game, and high expectations when we hit that top of the circle.
If there are no more questions at this time, that concludes today's post-game press conference. Coach Veinotte, thank you. Gentlemen, thank you for joining us today.
Yes, thank you. Thank you.